Peyton, I'm going to take a look at your start here, right? Let's take a look at real speed, and then we'll break it down.
All right, here we go. Okay, come on. Up.
Nice. Very small hole. So let's break it down here for you. As you can see, you keep going back, and you get yourself ready. And if you look here at your maximum readiness, what we see is that one, your shoulders are behind the front edge of the starting block. We can also see that the very tail end of your hips are right above your back heel. The ideal position of your hip would be between your front heel and your back toe, right about here. When we see here, and if I just pull a straight line up from where we are, you see the distance between where your hip should be and where your hip actually is. So in order for you to get your hips on the right position, what we like to see is that you're adding a little bit of tension right here on your back hamstring and elevating your hips right about here, so you can be right in between your front heel and your back toe. And because as you press on that star, what we see is it takes you a long time to get to this position here, right? That is a great hip position that you have right there. Now if you draw a line from your hip to the starting block, you're right there, right in between your front heel and your back toe. That is great. But we are very, very much ahead on the start. Couple things happen on that start. As you're driving forward, you do a really good job of trying to get your body forward. But look at what happens to your back leg, right? I'm going to put a line right here, and as you're driving forward, you see how that knee dropped right there? When the knee drops, makes it very, very difficult for you to generate a lot of power off the wall. And as soon as your foot leaves the block, look at that, you're almost pressing at the same time with your back foot and with your front foot. What we want to do right about here is that as soon as you finish opening your knee hinge and your legs are straight like this, what you're doing is that you're driving your front foot forward. Your eyes are looking straight forward and slightly up. Your chest is pointing a little bit up, and your arms are going to be recovering slightly above your body line going forward as well. But what we end up having here is that your front knee is way above your front toe. Your eyes are looking down, and your arms are recovering underneath your body. And when you combine all of it, what happens is that we get a clean entry, which is great, with a nice splash, with a nice press with the foot here. But what we also have is a very steep angle, right? If you look right here, this is a very, very, very steep angle, right? If you see, that is the wrong line. If I draw a line between your hip and your hand and the water, you see that is a very steep line. What we want to do is that we have a slighter angle coming in here. All right, the ways to get this better is to look forward, don't drop the back knee, drive the front knee to the front foot, and really use your arms. Look right here. As soon as you go, look what happens to your arms. They're on the wall and they come out. Your hands are on the front surface of the starting block. Press backwards so you can really drive your body forward. Your hands and your back leg together are what will drive your hips to the front and help your front knee get right in front of your front foot so you can explode coming off the wall. If you implement those changes, you're going to be able to generate a more powerful start that will allow you to enter with a little bit more velocity.